Welcome. You are watching your National Youth Development Television, and we are here to give you a platform. Basically, we as young people to be able to transform our lives, be able to put a brick in making Uganda a better country, make East Africa a better region, but also make Africa great again. My name is Ivan Tumkunde. Welcome to the Hustle and Bustle, where we talk everything under the sun concerning empowering ourselves through doing business, entrepreneurship, and empowering ourselves as young people through working together. And talking about empowering ourselves, what a better way to do it other than talking investing. And when we talk about investing, over in the layman's language, talk sige and sigo. You hear a lot of people saying sige and sigo in churches and something. And today, basically, we want to be able to look at how you can be able to sow a seed in terms of investment and make your money to grow, make your resources to grow. And we'll be looking at an aspect of what Youth Platform Africa, YPA, is doing in empowering young people, in empowering Ugandans to make investments, majorly through a number of activities, which we'll be hearing about from our tonight's guests. Welcome with me, Mr. David. Welcome to the Hustle and Bustle right here on U24. Kindly say hello to the person watching us right now.
I'm very happy to be here this evening, and I want to say good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for being there for us to watch and listen and learn.
Sowing a seed.
Exactly.
Talking investment. What are we discussing tonight?
This important word should be very clear to everyone. The word is simple. Investing. Now, investing is when somebody sows a seed, just as you said. You must look for some resources and you put them aside. Not because you don't want them today, but because you are planting for them to multiply. Actually, there are two controversial words: sowing a seed and eating a seed today. And the majority of our people would wish to go in for consumption today.
Eating the seed.
Eating the seed today. And they would not prefer to invest their seeds for future harvest.
Before you even go to sowing the seed,
please.
What usually causes some people to eat their seed? I read somewhere someone saying that before you eat that money, just know I'm eating my pocket change, and you might be eating your seed.
And you must understand fully, what do we term as your seed today? That is money out of your sweat. Because when you are beginning the financial journey, you must be prepared with some knowledge and energy to move out into this world and do some work.
Okay.
You can be employed, or you can even be self-employed. But be ready to sweat. What we are referring to as your seeds today is the money you have worked for and you have earned it. It may be your salary.
Yes.
Now, the question you asked, why do people prefer to eat their seeds today or to spend now and not to invest? There could be very many reasons, but one of them is self-gratification. People would wish to satisfy themselves as early as they earn the money. And that is a mind which is not developmental oriented. Because in this world, everything that exists must develop. You are supposed to develop financially. Your talents are supposed to develop. You are supposed to develop socially, emotionally, and so on and so forth. But if you don't invest in the development in any given area, in no way you will ever develop in that given area. This evening we are talking about finances. You cannot develop economically unless you are willing to set apart some resources today, you invest them, then you will have hope that in the future, one day, one time, I'll have to harvest. And when it comes to investing, we say, by the way, there is a great writer called Robert Kiyosaki. He has authored a good number of books. One of them, and possibly one of the most popular books, is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. But he authored another big book, which is a guide to investing. I read it, analyzed it, and one of the major lessons I learned from Robert Kiyosaki is investment is not for the weak-hearted.
Wow.
If you do not have a strong heart, in no way you will ever invest your money. Because all the time you will be timid.
It's a risk.
It's a risk. But have you ever known that everything in life is a risk? As a human being, you are not in control in any way. Wow. You cannot have thorough and perfect calculations. You cannot.
But we can have manageable.
Yes. We can plan. But in most cases where people fear to risk, that's when actually the greatest risk you can take is not risky. Now, an individual should be willing to risk. Test and see. Find out. Try. Because even whatever you have been doing up now is a risk.
Sure. Because
you were not so certain of the future. But you went to school, you were not so certain. People are getting married, they are not so certain whether their marriages will stand, whether they will produce children or not, whether their children will be good or not. There is no certainty. But when you risk many times, in most cases, God will bless you and you will end up succeeding.
Amazing. You see, when we talk about sowing a seed, investing, and someone will be like, you know, the thing that I'm doing, one, I'm not eating the seed.
Exactly.
But I'm also not sowing the seed. What I'm doing is that I'm keeping my seed.
Okay.
So I'm not losing it. And by that, I mean saving. What we majorly do is to save the money that we do have.
Yes.
And what someone would like to understand, how do we differentiate keeping the seed safe, but also making the seed to grow? That's in terms of saving and then having the courage to make that step of risking the seed by making an investment.
You see, I assume that every listener knows a boat. And a boat is made to sail on water, risky waters. And the person in charge may not be very certain of the final destination.
Yeah.
But a boat is safe at the seashore. But that is not the purpose as to why it was created.
The boat is not created to stay at the shore.
Not at all.
However much safe it feels.
And it would enjoy that kind of situation and status. But it was created to save. Now, when it comes to savings, saving is very good and important. But savers are losers.
Savers
are losers. You said, just as they assume, that once you save your money, you'll have it. But the fact is you won't. Why? You can lose your money when it is in your hands. In so many ways. Number one, supposing that money, the currency has changed, and you are remaining with the old currency. Do you have the money?
The value.
Actually.
Even before the currency changing every day, the value of money.
That's it. Now, there is inflation. Whether you want it or not, the money value keeps on either going up or down. And you are not
we see what is happening to the dollar right now.
And you are not in control of which direction it is supposed to take. Now, don't be asleep. Actually, every brilliant individual must work, save, and invest. When you invest, that's when you will be very sure that one day, one time, you will have to get some profit, some gains out of your sweat. When you invest the money will increase in value. But if you just keep the funds will automatically depreciate.
Sure.
And you will be a loser. Yes, yes,
so
please.
how does someone create that courage to say, from keeping my money where I think it's safe,
No,
my money is in the bank, how do I create that courage to be able to take that step?
It is very easy. You need to look out for investment opportunities. I represented YPA. In YPA, we are not kidding. We have created a good number of investment opportunities. This one is an agri-business company.
Yeah, if you could basically first take us through what Youth Platform Africa is.
Youth Platform Africa is an agri-business company. We have a good number of projects that have assisted Ugandans. We have goat skipping, whereby somebody can easily become a member in Youth Platform Africa.
Yes.
By paying 250. And during this time, there is an opportunity, because you call October to us as Youth Platform Africa. October is Impact Month, whereby somebody can come with only 150. You pay your money. I mean 100, you become a member. 150 will be paid later. If you invest in your goats, say 10 of them, at 7.5 million shillings. We have two types of farmers. You either become an active farmer or a passive farmer. An active farmer is somebody with his own land. We normally actually encourage them that if you have your own land, work with the Youth Platform Africa. Because for us, we are technical people in farm management.
Yes.
We have the best breed in East Africa. Now, when you work with us, plan with us, work with us, and invest your own money on your own land. We can manage your own farm, wherever it is in this country. We have the capacity, because we have been doing this one since 2008 up to this day. Now, that's one way. Another way, somebody can decide to become a passive farmer. Which particular people do want to become passive farmers? There are people who are employed and they are very busy. They are taken up by their offices. Then there are some other people who are employed on their own jobs. They are self-employed, but they don't have the time.
Sure.
There are some other people who have started aging. They can no longer hustle in life. Then there are those who are outside this country, but would wish to invest their little money that they are earning. Then there are those who would wish to invest in goat farming or agriculture, but they do not have land. We assist those people and they become passive farmers. A passive farmer comes to YPA, you buy your goats, you go with your signed contract, you leave us with the goats, we take care of them. We are the ones responsible for the land. We are the ones who are supposed to grow the pasture. Then we also provide all the medical services to the goats, the market, and so on. And at the end of 3 years, if you bought 10 goats, there will be 30 goats. If not, by the way, when the contract comes to an end, you are free to terminate the contract, or you can as well renew the contract.
Okay.
If you are terminating the contract, you can either take all your goats and establish your own farm. If not, you can take the equivalent amount of money. If you invested 7.5, you will be taking 22.5 million shillings.
Oh.
Then you have another project which is maize growing. And somebody at 3.7 can get an acre with us. And that money is the one that we use to do everything on the land and plant your own maize.
We have seen instances where, for example, Ugandan maize has been rejected.
Yes.
From markets like Kenya.
Yes.
We've also seen instances where prices of maize
Yes.
drop to 300 Uganda shillings. So how do you convince a Ugandan that investing in maize is a lucrative business as YPA?
As YPA, number one, in our contract, we have a guarantee that whether the price fluctuates or not, your maize will be sold at this. Our maize of YPA sells at 1,500 per kilogram. That's number one. Number two, how can you prove? Try us. By the way, we have well-established offices. And on 10th of this month, you see, we have been in Independence Week. During this Independence Week, we have got offers, by the way. But within the Independence Week, we opened up Masaka office.
Okay.
Actually, on Kampala Road, when you are in Masaka, near B Energy petrol station. You can find us there. Okay. And let me give them our number.
Actually, all contacts are displayed on the
all
screen,
of them.
So yes,
wonderful. Masaka office approach it. Then Nansana, Madu, our circle, then our Rubaga office. Somebody will be getting more information about who we are and what we are.
Okay.
Because you are talking about the proof. If we are well established with our well established offices, and we have operated in this country for quite long, our listeners to U24 may be hearing us because we have just joined this media, but we are on 7 of them.
Okay.
Now, during this impact month,
yes,
we have very many offers, just as I have said. But one of the major ones, we want Ugandans to keep on impacting on others. During this month, we have an offer. Let me first actually complete the other one of the Independence Week.
Yes.
Because of the Independence Week, our goat, actually, we reduced for our members and our farmers from 750 to 687,000 shillings. We reduced to 63,000 shillings for our farmers during the Independence Week, simply because we are celebrating 63 years of independence.
Okay.
Now, it was supposed to end on independence.
Okay.
But we have extended it up to tomorrow, Wednesday. Somebody is free to come. Instead of buying a goat at 750,000 shillings, now we are going to have it at 687,000 shillings.
How about if I'm buying my 20 goats?
If you are buying 20, the price is the same, 687. But again, during this impact month, we want people to impact on others.
Okay.
If you have a friend, a wife, a son, an uncle or otherwise, and you come to YPA during this month of October, and you buy that person, not for yourself, but the other colleague of yours, you buy 10 goats, YPA is giving you 1 goat free of charge. That is 750, free. If you come and you buy 1 acre of maize at 3.7, not 1 acre, 10 acres of maize for your friend, not for yourself. YPA during this impact month will also impact on you because you are impacting on another person.
Sure.
And YPA will give you 1 acre free of charge. That is 3.7. If you come and buy for a friend 10 beehives during this month,
yes,
YPA gives you 1 beehive free of charge. That is the impact month of October.
Okay.
Now, my dear investor, because I'm speaking to investors, and if you were not one of them, you need to work up and become one. Because our future is in investment. And let me warn you, whether you invest or not, you have invested. Only what you have invested differs from what you invest intentionally. If you decide not to invest, you have to harvest. And what shall you harvest? Nothing automatically. And if you decide to invest today in YPA, in the future, you will harvest.
Okay.
We have talked about passive farming.
Yes.
In passive farming, your money will grow. Yet you are busy doing other things. You see, 2 hands cannot make you rich.
Okay.
You cannot work with only your 2 hands and you become rich. That's why you need to work with the other hands, especially the hands of YPA.
Okay.
Because when you are working alone, you are using only your 2 hands. But if you are 20, you are using 22 hands. 20 hands. now you will be getting more money than the other person who is working alone. That's
Talk about the power of unity,
yeah,
but also the magic of pulling capital that Ugandans need to appreciate. And when I hear, for example, people talk about network marketing, network marketing is one of the greatest potential that as humans we can be able to utilize.
Exactly.
Though it has been misused by some other organizations and companies, but it has a very great potential.
Exactly.
People coming together for a certain cause, and with whatever small you have, we are able to invest together and do big things together.
In most cases, normally we have farm visits, just as you have seen. But when people go to Gomba and check on our farms, they fully realize the importance of unity. Because right now, in YPA, we have around 14,000 members.
Wow.
And we are having around 110 goats. An individual can hardly own such. Another thing that makes unity important is the market. You see, YPA came as an agribusiness company to solve the challenges that Ugandans have had in business. One of them is poor management. Another one is poor breed. But another one is lack of market. YPA has never lacked market, either for our honey, for our maize, and even for the goats.
The question is where?
Where?
Do you get the market?
Number one, for the goats who have Bustle-The. These are our restaurants.
Yes.
Ugandans know if they want to eat chicken at the international level, they know where to find chicken.
Yeah.
But if you want to eat chicken, I mean if you want to eat goat's meat in Uganda,
Yes.
the answer is in Bustle-The.
Bustle-The.
That one is our restaurant.
Okay.
Visit our Masaka office. We have Bustle-The.
Ah.
Go to Gomba, just near Panorama Fuel Station.
Yes.
We have an office there, and we have Bustle-The, a restaurant.
Okay.
Come to Rubaga, our head office, YPA building.
Okay.
The last floor is from Bustle-The. That one is a market. Number two, we have an international market
Okay.
where we supply our meat.
Yeah. Because
Then even locally here, by the way, we slaughter every day in Uganda here. People are consuming. Our restaurants alone in this country consume not less than 50 animals a day.
Wow.
And then the Ugandans are buying. You may not know, but the day you start touring different farms in this country,
Yes.
you realize that goat farmers in the country are serious.
Now, the question someone is going to ask is that with our normal markets or the normal meat that we do buy,
Yes.
a goat from YPA that is costing 750,000, where are you going to sell it? How many kilograms is that goat going to be having?
That one is very simple.
Yeah.
Number one, if there is any member in YPA who is selling goats, we are the buyers as YPA company. Number two, our goats, the breed is good.
Okay.
If our goat is 400 kilograms, just as an example, and each kilogram is 25,000, how much is that money? And if our goat is 750, ask yourself, if we were to import it from South Africa, how much would it be?
Okay.
I think I have answered the question in case somebody had any.
Great. When we talk about sowing the seed, working hard, and those people that choose to actually keep the seed to keep it safe.
Yes.
When we go to the Bible,
Yes.
is there anywhere that this Bible speaks directly to that?
That is wonderful. I even came with it here.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I did not know that the show is in English. And for that matter,
Yes.
let me read from Uganda. But
Okay.
we have the capacity to translate.
Sure.
This one says, in the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7, temulimbibwanga, Katonda tasekererwa, kubanga omuntu kyonna kyasiga era kyalikungula. That don't be deceived. You cannot mock God. Whatever a person plants or sows, he will harvest. Now, this automatically means that a person must plant, must sow.
Okay.
Whether you are sowing or not, you are sowing. Unfortunately, if you don't decide to sow, you sow the seeds you don't want, and they will have to germinate. There is somebody who has lost today as a day.
Okay.
He was not sowing anything. And for that matter, he will never harvest. And there is somebody who has intentionally sowed good seeds.
Yes.
That person has a future. There is also another verse in the Bible. In the book of Genesis, chapter 8, I'm going to read verse 22. The Bible says, ensinga ekyaliwo okusiga n'okukungula era empewo n'ebbugumo era ekyeya n'ettoggo era emisana n'ekiro tebiggwengawo. That as long as this earth exists, sowing and harvesting will have to continue.
Okay.
Ugandans are not yet tired of eating. And for that matter, farming must continue, whether we want it or not. And by the way, Uganda being the pearl of Africa, we can make our country the food basket for Africa.
Sure.
And people are wondering about the market. The market is so big. In this country, people are feeding. The outside market is just virgin. The only problem that Ugandan could be having, some people normally complain that YPA goats are expensive.
Yes.
They are not expensive. Do you know the reason? There are some goats outside there, the local goats, that go at 150,000 shillings, 200,000 shillings.
Yes.
But in most cases, they are not bought. They are not bought. But the YPA breed, which sells at 750 standard, is bought all the time.
Okay.
And as I make this show, I understand that there are some Ugandans who are looking out for this kind of investment. And indeed they will come. But when you call them to go, but because when you buy a goat at 200, you will also have that mentality, and one day you will sell it at 200. But if you buy a YPA goat at 750,
yes,
again when you will be selling, it will be either at 750. If not, when we shall have increased. By the way, next month, after this impact month, as YPA, we have programs, we have plans, we are going to increase.
Okay.
From 750 to 850. And the Ugandan is listening to us today. Should come and make the investment before the prices go up. Because we control the prices in YPA. And indeed, no member in YPA is complaining that his goats are not being bought.
Okay.
And why would you go in for the market of 200, yet you have an opportunity of having a market of 750? That one would beat somebody's common sense. Exactly.
So for someone who wants to invest today,
yes,
what do they need to do?
What they need to do is to visit our offices. They should take up our numbers. Okay, my personal number is not there. I can as well give them my personal number.
Yeah, you can read it.
Because there are some people who will wish that they would speak to Senator David directly. Now, my personal number is 0772 31 36 19. Okay. I repeat, 0772 31 36 19. I don't know whether there is somebody that would go in for Airtel.
Maybe.
Maybe. It is 0703 57 87 67. 0703 57 87 67. Those ones can come to our offices. They can as well call. Okay. You just need to have membership fee, and this month we have allowed you can pay 100, the 150 you will pay it at the harvest time. Okay. Then we shall take your passport photographs right from the offices. And then you can as well come for a thorough discussion. Yes. And more details from our Masaka offices, Madu offices, Nansana, then YPA. we also have a circle. Why do we have a circle? The circle, by the way, the Mighty YPS circle, we are growing it into a bank.
Okay.
Today, somebody can become a member in our circle by paying 100,000 shillings membership fee. Then every share is also 100. But next year, we are going to put it at 500,000 shillings. Because we have dreams of growing our circle into a bank. And it is the only circle in this country whereby a member, I emphasize a member, can borrow money from that circle without collateral.
Oh.
You can. By the way, your collateral is either your investment or your membership.
Yes.
Try us and see. You see, these things are not very far from you. We are in Uganda, we are in this country. Come to our offices or call us and find out how does this one work. So they may sound so miraculous and magic to some members, but these are realities. Yes, please.
Okay, changing the mindsets of Ugandans, people thinking agriculture is not actually for investment. Most of the people that do it basically to have something to eat. And you'll find many people that will look at real estate as an investment, buying and selling things as a business.
Okay.
But when it comes to agriculture, they don't look at it as a business.
Fine. We may not mind, but somebody should think twice.
Okay.
For instance, if you are investing in rentals and you have your 15 million shillings, I wonder which type of a house you're going to put up. Buying land, you put up a house. But in YPA, we have beekeeping. At 15 million shillings, a Ugandan can actually get 10 beehives in YPA.
Wow.
And after 1 year and 3 months,
somebody
will start harvesting 1 million shillings every month. Now, if we have two people, one invests in 10 beehives, 15 million shillings, another one invests his 15 million shillings in rentals, and they start earning after 1 year and 3 months. This one is earning 1 million per month. I wonder how much the other one will earn.
Okay.
Now, if one invests 150 million shillings in 100 beehives, every month that person will be earning 10 million shillings.
Okay.
Now, if you are to invest and you think that agriculture is not lucrative, first ask yourself, do you eat food every day? Number two, look at different investment opportunities. Then and find out. Okay. For us, we bet that if you invest your money in our goats, just 100 goats, that is 75 million shillings.
Yes.
At the end of 3 years, you will be having 300 goats, if not 225 million shillings. Do you know what that one means? It automatically means that goats investment earns 100% per year, which as an investment is as lucrative as this one. Because if you're operating a supermarket, if you invest in goats, say you have one, at the end of 3 years you have 3. If you invest in a supermarket, it means that after 3 years you must have got 2 equivalent supermarkets of the same nature. Is it very possible?
Next to impossible. But David says that's possible, very possible.
Exactly.
At YPA. We shall be having more engagements every Tuesday here on U24 to discuss everything concerning what Youth Platform Africa is doing, but also what you can be able to do to empower yourself. Like he said, they are doing both passive and active farming. So you can be able to do it yourself, being guided by them, or you can be able to invest and let them do it on your behalf.
Exactly.
And it's a learning process. Be able to engage with people that are doing it, be able to learn a thing, but also let's learn to believe that things can happen, things are possible, things can be done by us as Ugandans. This show will be repeating again on Thursday at 2 p.m. Make sure that you catch it. But also for those who have missed out or you've joined in a bit late, we've been streaming live on our YouTube channel at U24 Television UG. You can be able to go, rewind, and be able to watch the show fully such that you don't miss a thing. From me and the team right here at U24 Television, We say kudos to David and the team at YPA. Well done for what you're doing. We pray that all goes well for you and the Ugandans that are